Boom! Here we are, season 7, episode 27. We're fresh back from Utah, and it had me thinking, let's do a cocktail that has to do with Utah, which there really isn't any Utah cocktails that I found out about. But here's what we got. Here's what you need to know about Utah. One, they actually kind of have a good football college team because we kind of got our butts kicked by. But besides that, that doesn't matter. We're still 7-2. Anyway, we're not here about football. We're here about cocktails. They got a lot of weird legality type things about drinking in Utah. It's kind of crazy. So we're going to talk about it tonight. And I'm going to bring you this cocktail, the illegal cocktail, which is fitting for a state where it's barely legal to drink. Not easily anyway. All right, anyway, folks, come on in. Only, hey, hello. Only business is monkey business. We're trying to wrangle. Just come on in. We'll figure this out. I'm losing my producer. Here, let me have that.
I'm got things.
I know. I see it. Here we go. There's one camera. There it is. There it is. All right. Hey. We got puppies in the house. Folks, here we are. Look at that. Back from Utah where I had my chubby polygamy porter. Actually, I didn't get any polygamy porter on this trip, but we know where it is.
Correct.
Folks, it was fun. We were there. We were in Utah. Now, you know I love my national days, and oddly enough, today is National Ohio Day. And I feel like I'm not doing my state justice, but we've done the Ohio cocktail. We've also done the Cincinnati cocktail.
Every form and fashion we could possibly.
Yeah, so there's not much left. And we're just in Utah, so I feel like I'm honoring a state at least. It's also daylight saving, which I think we did a cocktail there once too. And that's nothing to really celebrate.
Grateful that does not come next week.
Right? Yeah. Next week. What's next week? Next week is the telethon, folks. Oh, let's start there. Can we start there? I have in my hand the newest tally. Folks, if you haven't been keeping track at home, which we have, here it is. There's our goal right here, 50, right? And you can see we're at 31 as of last Sunday.
Yeah.
So, Shelby, you ready for the newest update?
You know, you gave me old-timey music and I used that for this.
Oh, that's not very good to use, is it?
Well, you don't give me a drum roll, so.
Oh, well, man. I think we'd have a drum roll by now. How about, can I go green? No, don't turn Mike on.
Why?
Oh, God, he's so loud.
He is. Actually, I don't know how to turn Mike on.
Oh, thank God. It's on his side.
There's a will, there is a way.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, I am he does not sound healthy. That's better than that's better than a drum roll, isn't it?
Good, huh?
All right, you ready for this?
Mike is.
I
think he's getting faster.
All right, Mike can be done. Mike, you're fired. Mike, he's on battery. You turned him on. He's not. He's Mike. Mike, calm down, Mike. This is not what we expected to come home to. It's not even in the camera. All right, folks, here it is. After many weeks of fundraising, and we are 1 week away. Are you ready for this? We are at 44,925. 50,000 is the goal, people. We got to get to 50. We are a mere $5,075 away. Not bad. We have one more week to push it. One more week. What do you think, Shelves? Mine,
Yep,
that
you're
right there?
right
Good.
there. Yep. And I'd hate for this to be the last time just because of $5,000.
I know. We'll get there. We'll get there. So if you haven't ordered your drink, hold on, let me say that again. If you have not ordered your cocktail for the fundraiser, go to coatdrive.org. Make your donation today.
QR codes in the corner.
So anyway, back to Utah. So we were out there, and I decided I wanted to do a cocktail for Utah. Like I said, it's just a funny thing. Let me tell you how it started off. Actually, it's a fun. I like it as a drinking state because it is so quirky, and we've been there for a lot of quirk. So the quirk that hit this one, I'll give you one of the laws. We were actually sitting at a bar, but let me be very clear. So in Utah, there is a very big difference between a bar and a restaurant, and we were at a restaurant with a bar. And what's the difference? The difference is this: if you're at a restaurant with a bar and you're sitting at the bar, the theory is at some point you eat food, so you can get a round of drinks. However, after that first round, they expect that now you're ready to order food and you do have to eat. So on the menu at a restaurant bar, uh, they have very inexpensive food items for you to order so that you can continue to sit and basically just drink but buy food. So they literally have like these $2 menu options.
Yep.
So Saturday, Friday, I lied. Friday night, we're sitting there and he's like, and we were talking about. He's like, well, here's one more for you, and so they have two options. One was nachos,
No, it was just tortilla chips.
yeah, tortilla chips or potatoes,
Roasted potatoes.
yeah, roasted potatoes with cheese, whatever, for $2, and but you got to order something, and then once you order something, then you just keep on drinking. Anyway, that's just one of them. Here's a couple more. They have metered pours. Not only so metered pours mean they cannot go over an ounce and a half, and that's the other thing that they have. They have a 1.5 ounce cap on a cocktail. So when you go out there, it's a really tough cocktail state because they're very limited on what they're allowed to make for a cocktail. So no more than 1.5 ounces. You cannot order a double in Utah. You can't get like a 1.5 ounce bourbon and then say, oh, make it a double and get another ounce. No, you can have 1.5 ounces of the main spirit and then up to 1 ounce of other added spirits, but it can't be the same. So the drink tonight fits into that. There's a 2 drink limit, meaning you can never have more than 2 drinks in front of you. And again, the second drink can never be the same one, and meaning I can't order 1.5 ounces of bourbon and then another 1.5 ounce of bourbon and have them at the same time. Forbidden. Can't be the same spirit. Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
That was my shot roll.
Your what?
My shot roll.
She has a, I don't know what the number is. It used to be a 5 shot rule.
Anymore, I think it's less than. But
It's probably less now. But what was funny is, show me the rule: no more than 5 shots when we went out at night. However, she ordered a Long Island iced tea, which is 5 shots. That didn't count. That was just a drink.
that's my point.
Yeah, that's her point. That's her odd, quirky. So, we did food. Oh, no minis. You will not see any mini bottles, airplane bottles. You won't see those in Utah. They're illegal. And the reason is because they break the 1.5. The only place you will see them, the only exception is on the airplane, flying in and out, and at a hotel mini bar. But they can't sell them. They have to be kind of part of the thing. And then here's my favorite. Are we working?
Yeah, we're great.
All right, here's my favorite one. It's called the Zion Curtain. Do you remember it? We've seen it.
Yeah.
They got rid of it. I think it was in 2025, 4 maybe?
That's why I saw like the liquor behind things, but I was surprised I didn't see the curtain.
Yeah, so before, go back to the restaurant bar. If you had a bar within a restaurant, before they made you put a curtain up and separate it so that you could not see the bar from the restaurant. Because obviously, if you're eating and you see a bar, you're
Maybe
gonna
tempted.
you'll be tempted. You're gonna be drinking, and it's just crazy. So, as much as I'd love to sit in here and go, oh my gosh, I've got the greatest Utah cocktail ever. I don't, because there aren't really a lot. But here's a fun cocktail. It's called the illegal cocktail, and it fits within the framework of a great. We need that. Um, we don't need that yet. It works within a great framework of all the laws because of its limits. So, first of all, this is glass. You know, I've been really lucky lately. We've done a lot of like pour in the glass cocktails. This is a real cocktail. Start off with mezcal. So, mezcal, 1 ounce. So we're well under our limit, which is nice, right?
Yes.
So, one for Shelby. Oh wait, no, that one's mine. And one for Shelby. So there's your mezcal. Then we're coming in with 1/2 ounce of rum, overproof. Not sure how this works within the world of that. So 1 ounce total. Ha! What the heck?
Do you have a measured floor?
I did. There it is.
That's hilarious.
I know. Look, meter. All right. So there's our 1 ounce overproof rum, white. 1/2 ounce falernum. So again, we got to stay under 2.5 ounces total. Remember that. So there's 1 ounce, right? Total 1/2 ounce. Then we have. Are we good? Luxardo Maraschino, and we're going to go another 1/2 ounce. So now we're at 2.5 ounces total. So we are within our limits. Not bad, right? Yeah, I mean it's a liqueur. I know. And then we need 1.5 ounces of lime juice.
Isn't that just an ingredient?
It doesn't matter. Not well. There it does it. All right, so we are 3/4 ounce lime juice. So that's 1.5 ounces. We need these to be juicy. We'll be all right. That's some. That was abruptly stopped, wasn't it? 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. Shelby, are you ready for the show this weekend?
Sure.
I mean, not just the telethon, not just the show, the telethon. Last thing for this one, optional egg white. Here's what we're going to do tonight. We are going to go with, fee foam. So this is the substitute, and it's just a few dashes.
Alan will be happy. I don't know that I am, but Alan will be happy.
And it's optional, so you don't even need it.
Alan says no.
No way.
But it's not real. It's not real egg whites, Alan.
Correct. Yeah, it's fake. All right, we're going to give it a. Oh, geez. Still works the same apparently because she wanted to pop out there. So, folks, there it is. That is. Let's get a little strainer. Not me.
Are you ready?
Get more 5,000 more, and I will be. All right, folks. Here it goes. So this is a lot like a. It's like almost like a mezcal tequila daiquiri. You know.
I'm very curious about that.
I am too. I've actually been excited about this since the plane ride from Utah. Now we need a little garnish. 2 things. Garnish number 1. Emergency, folks. Emergency, also illegal in Utah. Cannot have it. Mormons hate it. I'm lying. They love it. It's actually. They actually produce a lot of this at the Tabernacle. A lot of people don't know that.
Jeff and Trish were at the Tabernacle.
They were. They went today. All right, and then our garnish.
Ask me how I know this.
It's on his Facebook.
It's his new profile.
There it is. Look at this. You ready? How's that?
Very pretty.
Folks, there it is. That is your illegal cocktail.
Yeah,
Oh. How's that?
that and that pretty.
Yeah. All right, let me give it a try. Oh, yes. Oh. New favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking delicious. So, let me get you a little. Oh, there it is. Here you go. Coming in. It's, you gotta try. So the smokiness, for sure. But then that Luxardo,
Oh.
a little tartness, a little bit of lime.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that great?
That is a lot of really cool flavors.
It is. That's a very herbal almost. Would that be a good word to describe it?
It's a little sweeter.
I'm not good at this.
It's a little sweeter than I thought it would be.
Yep.
That's delicious. It's smoky.
Very smoky. Mezcal. But there it is. Folks, that's your quarantine cocktail tonight. So here's the thing. Let me give you the history on this. There's really none. Here's all we know about it. It was listed as an official cocktail in 2020. So it's not an old cocktail. A lot of people believe that it is named after a very specific mezcal, which is a brand called Illegal.
Oh.
However, it's the mixed bag because there are a lot of people say, no, that's not why it's called that. So anyway, here's what I will tell you. I like it. To me, it reminds me of a prohibition cocktail. You know, just here's why. It's all alcohol. That's what a good prohibition cocktail in my book is pretty much all alcohol. And that's what's amazing about this.
It doesn't taste it.
And it doesn't taste it.
In fact, it extremely does not taste like.
No, it does not taste like this does not taste like you're swallowing not only tequila, but also overproof rum.
Is that what gives it the sweet? Luxardo is not sweet.
Falernum.
Really?
Yeah, that's going to do it too, right?
That gives you the mouthfeel.
A little bit, but that's going to also be your Fee Brothers. That's that nice smoothness.
Okay.
So here's your last prohibition fact from Utah. So after prohibition, everybody's like, thank God it's been repealed. You can drink. Guess where they said, we're not ready yet. No, we're going to keep it for a while. Utah, you'd be correct. So they kept it as an illegal ability to drink in Utah. So what they started there was what was known as brown bagging. Yeah, you've done it. You've all done it. It's when you keep the can of beer inside that brown bag, walk around downtown like nobody notices. We notice. But it was a big thing in Utah right after Prohibition. What people would do, they would brown bag alcohol and they would bring it into the restaurants in a brown bag, totally like, I don't know what you have there. And then they would order an orange juice or a soda water and then they would order the mixers and then they would pour in their own alcohol at the restaurant and it was called brown bagging.
Oh,
and there you go. So there's your fact. So anyway, yeah, there's your illegal cocktail. You know what's not illegal? Donating to the coat drive.
Yeah, I'd hate for this to be the last year, just shy of.
Oh, agreed. Yeah, people, we need you. 5,000. You know, honestly, one person could do that. One person can say, Paul, you know what? I'm going to donate $5,000. And we're there. And then whatever we make on this weekend is gravy. Not really gravy, cocktails. So anyway, if you're on the fence, if you haven't done it, please go do it. In the meantime, guess what we're going to do?
Let's take the burden off of families.
For coats.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the cocktails.
So many families are going to make some tough choices this year.
So there it is, people. Donate, get ready, this weekend, starting November 8th, 8 p.m., the show starts. And then until I either pass out or I make it until 8 p.m. the next day, we're drinking. So at this point, you know, it's crazy. At this time, in 1 week, I'll be able to go to bed.
Yeah.
All right, folks. That's it. That's all we get tonight. Love you. Go donate. CoatDrive.org. Do it today. And then let's get this. We're at 40. I mean, it's almost 45,000. Five grand. Come on, let's go. And then some. Look, let's overfill the glass, right? We'll do that during the show. Anyway, folks, we're out. Love you. Peace. Cheers to the kids and the coats.